us. So welcome back to Faith from Friday for the 9th case of 12 Days of Murder for 2024. We are going to do a safari case. This case you probably not heard of before, but a good chunk of my creators have talked about it, and once finding out like the motive and how crazy everything was, you'll definitely see why I am covering it. And so if you knew the victim or either the killers, because we have like a pair of killers, they're over sleeping around with each other, definitely know. Get everything that's public known down below. So with that being said, I'm gonna quit my rambling and let's go get started. So we have to start off with Lawrence. Lawrence, but we're gonna call him Larry because that's where all the sources call him. Lawrence Larry Rudolph was born in 1956. He meets his future wife Bianca at the University of Pittsburgh. She is born December 4th, 1959. They get married in 1982 and have 2 kids together by the name of Julian and Anna. So apparently 2006, I guess Larry was over fishing in another country because apparently he would get taken out of the boat by a crocodile, yes. And then he would contact his lawyer after he got back in the U.S. trying to see if I can claim disability because, like what happened. And then he would claim $30,000 in disability while he was still working, which is obviously illegal. And then there was something else that said he'd collect $3.5 million. Either way, whether it's $30K or $3.5 million, either way, that's a lot of money that you're taking illegally. So essentially, he proceeds to start his own dental company in 2006. 2012, they moved to Arizona. He was actually having an affair with the manager of this place, Milliron, for the past 20 years. And Lori was apparently born in 1958. So then Larry apparently was such a big fan hunting that apparently he was the president of a safari club internationally. He apparently get kicked off of the club after allegations of adultery. He was sued for defamation because apparently they had no proof that he was committing adultery. They just kicked him off with like no proof. And then apparently that matter was settled privately. So Bianca, being his wife, she eventually gets interested in hunting and decides to join him. So I guess it'd be a good bonding practice that we're married. In 2015, Lori would apparently tell Larry, like, hey, sell the company and leave your wife or you and I are done. And I guess he decided, I'm already committed 20 years to you and me. I can't just leave you if da-da-da over something stupid. So then in the summer of 2015, Larry proceeds to ask a contractor, hey, you know anybody in Mexico that makes somebody disappear for $25,000? And apparently proceeds to show him said $25,000. So September 2016, Larry proceeds to take Bianca to a national park in Zambia, where apparently that's where he was hunting at that time. On October 11th, they were supposed to be heading back to the U.S. because, they're U.S. citizens. Bianca, while apparently packing, was apparently shot and died pretty much almost immediately. He proceeds to run and go get attention right after the shot and claims that she had basically shot herself and that he apparently tried to jump the river saying that I'm going to take my own life now. And then somebody apparently proceeds to jump into the river after him and they tell him that it was an accident and unfortunately it was declared an accident. So within 3 days of Bianca's death, he already has his woman cremated. And apparently even to do that, he had to contact the U.S. Embassy, because again, this happened outside of U.S. soil, and she's a U.S. citizen, to get permission for that to even happen, because that's the whole process itself. A friend of Bianca's, rightfully so, gets suspicious, calls the FBI to see if y'all can do anything about it, which I thought the FBI was over dramatic. But again, this happened internationally. It happened all over the country, so it doesn't seem that dramatic if you think about it now. And I guess they did some tests to see if it was possible to shoot yourself in the distance that she had, and it wasn't. So after the murder, after the legally declared accident, so you can technically get away with murder, he moves Laura to Arizona, got a house, and got $4 million in life insurance, which is 9 separate life insurance policies. So in 2020, Larry would somehow find out about the investigation that the FBI was doing as the murder of his wife. So then apparently at dinner, someone had allegedly overheard Larry say, I killed my fucking wife for you. But of course, he would later say, no, you didn't. You misheard us. So in December 2021, Larry and Lori are arrested in Cabo, Mexico. Larry is, of course, charged for murder, and Lori is apparently only arrested for lying to a jury and accessory after the fact. So Larry was sentenced to life. Lori got 17 years, and she also has to pay $250,000 in restitution. In 2023, Anna and Julian, which are the kids that Bianca and Larry had together, they would have to fight to get $7 million, which is Bianca's half of the approximate $14 million that they made during the course that Bianca and Larry were legally married. And of course, the insurance companies, once they realized Bianca's death was murder and not accident like was originally claimed, apparently that's actually fraud. So then, of course, they want the money back. And what happened to that is not publicly known. And when you get back, and when you get back,
you get, but